but this is important. We'd like to know what's up with this invisibility that people like Deborah and others are feeling.
It's like the child that reaches out and touches the flame. They get burned. Now
Oh,
they're afraid and they don't touch the fire again, even though fire could be a wonderful tool.
mm-hmm.
They learned the wrong lesson.
What's the wrong lesson?
They learned to be afraid of something that was only a temporary problem. They learned it out of context. They
Uh-huh.
needed to understand the context so that they could see that what in one moment was harmful, in another moment could be a powerful tool.
Could we bring something from Deborah's life, some particular experience that illustrates this?
Learning the wrong lesson?
Yes,
Let's review.
thank you.
Yes. At the age of 8, Deborah was in the cafeteria at school,
Mm-hmm.
and an older girl pointed at her and very loudly said, "There's the girl whose mommy got in trouble." And in that moment, Deborah felt lower than dirt,
Yes.
not fit to be amongst these people. And she shrunk into herself,
Uh-huh.
wanting to be invisible.
Right. What's a lesson she could take from that? Or at 8, what would have been a better way to understand that?
If she had understood that it was meaningless, it was just words. But she didn't have the support to help her understand that or
Right,
the experience.
right. Mm-hmm. This is very useful. So a more confident child might have just said, oh, it's nothing and moved on.
She was too serious.
Yes, haha, I see. And just to give another example of this, for those who are reaching out and touching that flame, what goes wrong there? How could we re-understand those who are reaching for spirit but get burned?
Don't go it alone.
Aha.
Let the spirit, the angels, do it with you. Let them reach out their hand with you and
Oh,
guide you so that in the moment you get greater understanding of the actuality of the
mhm.
experience, so that you don't misinterpret it based upon old patterns and
Ah,
old messages.
yeah. So it sounds like when people reach for spirit and get burned, they go back to a bad childhood experience of getting burned and they don't really understand. Is that accurate?
In some cases,
Yeah. It will be helpful if you can give us a very special, very specific indication of how a person can reach towards spirit. So, for example, should they just say, oh, I'm reaching towards this and bring in their guides?
it would be better, wiser, if they allowed their guides to be with them
Mm,
every moment of every day. They would
aha.
avoid so many bad experiences
How can,
because their guides can nudge them left, right,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
helping them to better navigate those danger signs, those pitfalls of the world, so that they have fewer of those unpleasant experiences.
so,
And the more they do this, the better able they are to safely and powerfully navigate their world so that they get more positive lessons.
right. So,
And
how,
every being is born with the knowledge of spirit.
We just forget.
forget.
So would it make sense, would it be your advice then that a person consciously bring in their guides every day somehow?
Better yet, they never go away. They're always there.
Mm,
The
mm.
crux of the matter is how to get that message to them at a young age when it would be the most beneficial.
Ah,
And the time is coming where new souls being born will retain that understanding
because they have better parents or a better environment, or just because they remember it?
because the world is shifting. There will be more consciousness allowed in
Mm,
future incarnations,
mhm.
but you have not yet reached that time.
Yes. For those light workers out there who really would like to walk together with spirit, how can they make sure their guides are with them?
Just ask.
Just ask. It's that simple.
They're always there. They didn't go anywhere.
Aha. I
It's
think.
when the soul asks them to actively engage.
Mhm.
That's when things change.
Do they need to do this asking any special ritual or anything else, or just like simply say, guides, I need your help?
It's as simple as breathing.